Okay. Okay. So redox reactions, as we discussed earlier, that oxidation and reduction जो है, they occur in the reaction simultaneously. So if a redox reaction is going on, there will be oxidation and reduction at the same time, because obviously if one atom is being oxidized and if it's losing electrons, okay, so it has to give its electron to some other element, right? So that other element will be reduced obviously automatically. So how do we identify if a redox reaction is taking place? So what you do is, for example, if you have this equation, right? So uh, and so you just break down the oxidation states of the elements. So yeah, and you that's how you know a redox reaction is going on. ठीक है. अच्छा, अब इसमें थोड़ी सी एक ट्रिक है. सही है. अब इसमें ये है कि let's consider this example. Take this example reaction. So we have methane, which is reacting with oxygen, and it's producing carbon dioxide and water, right? This reaction commonly occurs on your stove, say in the kitchen. Okay, यहाँ पर natural gas है. So it's reacting with oxygen, producing carbon dioxide and water, right? So carbon right here, carbon in this particular molecule has lost, sorry, carbon particularly here has gained electrons from hydrogen, right? Because has bonded to 4 hydrogen atoms. So इसकी जो oxidation state होगी, it is -4, right here. अच्छा, अब ऑक्सीजन की, ठीक है, ऑक्सीजन is in its free form. There's another rule that any element in its free form, यानी कि in the form in which it exists naturally, it will always have an oxidation state of 0. सही है. कार्बन, अच्छा अब ये हो गया रिएक्टेंट साइड, ठीक है, दिस इज द रिएक्टेंट साइड. लेट्स लुक एट द प्रोडक्ट साइड. आई विल यूज अ डिफरेंट कलर फॉर द प्रोडक्ट साइड. On the product side, carbon carbon dioxide is formed, right? So carbon in carbon dioxide has gained 4 electrons from oxygen, and it has also lost, not lost technically, but it has shared 2 electrons with oxygen, right? 2 of its electrons. So अगर हम कार्बन का देखें यहाँ पर, so carbon's oxidation state changed from -4 to +4. Is this oxidation or reduction? Roughly. Carbon की अगर से बात करें, if you only talk about carbon, is it oxidation or reduction?
Oxidation.
Exactly. Okay, it is oxidation because the oxidation state of carbon is becoming more positive. Okay, so one carbon atom is oxidized from -4 to +4. And if you apply the same rule on oxygen atoms, so they are reduced from 0 to either 0 thin oxidation state, and right here it's -2. See? So oxygen is reduced. Okay, but obviously it stripped electrons from carbon and hydrogen. So that's why it has oxidized hydrogen. Okay. Acha, so it is oxidized carbon. अच्छा, 4 hydrogen atoms remain unchanged at +1. तो इधर भी they were +1, ठीक है. They had 4 electrons of carbon. Either be they are +1 because they do not have 4 electrons of carbon, but they have 2 electrons of oxygen here, right? So यहाँ पर आपकी oxidation state नहीं change रही, but still there is a redox reaction. Okay, there is a loss, since there is a gain of electron and there's also a loss of electrons. ठीक है, both are occurring simultaneously. So that's all for the redox reaction. We'll start in the next class. Okay.